A battle of epic proportions was raging on between Giganotosaurus, the massively oversized apex predator, and Murder Drones, a ruthless character known for his killer instinct. The two forces clashed in a fierce showdown, each determined to emerge victorious. As the dust settled, both sides found themselves at a stalemate. Giganotosaurus roared in frustration, his massive jaws dripping with saliva as he glared at Murder Drones with fiery eyes. The Murder Drones responded by hovering in the air, their deadly weapons poised and ready to strike. "Come on, you overgrown lizard. Is that the best you got?" Murder Drones taunted, his robotic voice echoing across the battlefield. Giganotosaurus bellowed in response, lunging forward with teeth bared. The Murder Drones dodged his attack effortlessly, their superior agility giving them the upper hand in the battle. But Giganotosaurus was not about to give up without a fight. As the battle raged on, the surrounding landscape bore the brunt of their fury. Trees were uprooted, rocks were shattered, and the ground trembled beneath their feet. The clash of titans created a cacophony of noise that reverberated throughout the Ark Games. "Just give up, Giganotosaurus. You can't defeat us," Murder Drones taunted once more, his metallic voice filled with arrogance. But Giganotosaurus refused to back down. With a mighty roar, he unleashed a devastating tail swipe that caught the Murder Drones off guard. The impact sent them tumbling to the ground, their circuits sparking and sputtering. As the smoke cleared, both sides took stock of the situation. Giganotosaurus stood tall, his chest heaving with exertion as he surveyed the damage he had wrought. The Murder Drones regrouped, their mechanical bodies repairing themselves with surprising speed. "It seems we are evenly matched, Giganotosaurus," Murder Drones remarked, a hint of respect in his voice. Giganotosaurus growled in response, acknowledging the truth of his opponent's words. Despite their differences, both fighters shared a mutual understanding of the flow of battle. They continued to clash, each determined to gain the upper hand. The battle continued to escalate, with neither side willing to give ground. The tension between them crackled in the air, setting the stage for a final showdown that would determine the fate of the Ark Games. At last, the moment of truth arrived. Giganotosaurus and Murder Drones locked eyes, their gazes filled with fierce determination. With a roar that shook the very earth, Giganotosaurus charged forward, his jaws snapping shut with deadly intent. But Murder Drones was ready. With lightning-fast reflexes, he dodged Giganotosaurus' attack and countered with a barrage of laser blasts that struck true. Giganotosaurus staggered, his massive form shuddering under the onslaught of firepower. In a last desperate attempt, Giganotosaurus unleashed all of his strength in a final, devastating attack. The Murder Drones stood their ground, their weapons primed and ready to strike. And then, in a burst of blinding light, the battle reached its climax. Giganotosaurus and Murder Drones clashed in a final, cataclysmic explosion of force that rocked the Ark Games to its very core. When the dust settled, both combatants lay battered and broken on the battlefield. The battle had ended in a tie, with neither side emerging victorious. But in that moment of defeat, Giganotosaurus and Murder Drones shared a silent understanding of a bond that had formed between them through their fierce battles. As they lay side by side, the sun set on the Ark Games, casting a warm, golden light over the battlefield. In that fleeting moment of peace, Giganotosaurus and Murder Drones knew that their rivalry would continue for eternity, bound together by the thrill of the fight. And so, the legend of Giganotosaurus and Murder Drones lived on, a testament to the unbreakable spirit of warriors who would never back down for a challenge. In the heart of the Ark Games, their battle would forever be remembered as a testament to the thrill of combat and the unyielding bond between rivals. Papa Wesker stood on the surface of a volcanic mountain, his sleek naked style outfit contrasting sharply against the rugged terrain. His straight-necked sunglasses shielded his eyes from the harsh glare of the sun as he scanned the surroundings with a steely gaze. Suddenly, a low growl echoed through the air, causing Wesker to tense up. From the shadows emerged SCP-096, a grotesque figure towering over him. The creature's face was twisted in massive rage, his bloodshot eyes locked onto Wesker with a primal hunger. Wesker wasted no time, his enhanced speed and agility from the prototype virus coursing through his veins. With lightning-fast reflexes, he dodged the creature's relentless onslaughts, leading through the air like a phantom. SCP-096 was outpaced by Wesker's native style of dashing and acrobatics, unable to land a single blow. But just when Wesker thought he had the upper hand, SCP-096 reacted with surprising speed, grabbing Wesker by his leg and hurling him towards a nearby volcanic rock. The impact was deafening, the rock shattering upon contact with Wesker's body. Gasping for breath, Wesker slowly rose to his feet, his eyes narrowing as he stayed the molten lava bubbling behind him. In a split-second decision, he decided to lure SCP-096 towards the fiery pit, hoping to trap it inside. As SCP-096 lunged forward, his monster form closing in on him, Wesker's instincts kicked into overdrive. With a sudden burst of speed, he dodged the creature's outstretched claws and loaded a powerful kick to its chest. SCP-096 staggered back, its screams of agony echoing through the air as it plummeted into the searing lava below. The sound of flesh sizzling filled the air as SCP-096 crashed and writhed in agony, his body slowly melting into nothingness. Wesker watched impassively, his expression cold and unfeeling as he witnessed the creature's demise. With the threat neutralized, Wesker turned to leave, his footsteps echoing against the rocky terrain. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a fiery glow over the volcanic mountain, as Alpha Wesker disappeared in the shadows, mission accomplished. As night fell, the Nautilus stood silent and still, the only sound being the crackling of the lava below. But unknown to all, a new threat lurked through the shadows, waiting to unleash its wrath upon the world. And Alpha Wesker knew that the battle was far from over, as he prepared to face whatever challenges lay ahead with his signature cool confidence and deadly precision. The sun was setting over the vast plains of the Ark Games world, casting a long glow over the battlefield where Giganotosaurus, a massively oversized apex predator, stood ready for battle. Its razor-sharp teeth glistened in the fading light as it scanned the horizon for any sign of its opponent. On the other side of the battlefield, a group of characters from the Murder Drones animation series stood in defiance, armed with an array of weapons and technology to take down the mighty beast. They knew that this would be the most dangerous battle they had ever faced, but they were determined to emerge victorious. As the two sides clashed, the rock trembled beneath the weight of Giganotosaurus' massive footsteps. They roared ferociously, sending shivers down the spines of its opponents. The Murder Drones characters quickly sprang into action, firing their weapons and launching attacks in an attempt to weaken the beast. Despite their best efforts, Giganotosaurus proved to be a formidable opponent. Its thick scales provided excellent protection against their weapons, and its sheer size made it almost impossible to take down. The battle seemed to be a stalemate, with neither side gaining the upper hand. As the fighting raged on, both sides began to realize that this battle was unlike any they had faced before. The Murder Drones characters were amazed at the raw power and strength of Giganosaurus, while Beast marveled at the skill of the detonation of its elements. Hours passed, and the battle showed no sign of slowing down. The sun had long disappeared below the horizon, casting the battlefield in darkness. The only sounds that could be heard were the roars of the beast and the clang of metal as the Murder Drone characters fought with all their might. Just as it seemed like one side would finally gain the upper hand, a sudden flash of light illuminated the battlefield. A mysterious figure appeared, wielding a powerful weapon that seemed to have the ability to tip scales in favor of either side. The figure hesitated for a moment, torn between the two sides. It knew that its action would decide the outcome of the battle, but it also knew that intervening would have consequences that could not be undone. In a split-second decision, the figure raised its weapon and unleashed a blast of energy that struck both Giganosaurus and Murder Drone characters. The battlefield was engulfed in a blinding light, and all sound seemed to disappear. When the light finally faded, both sides stood stunned. Giganosaurus had been severely weakened, its mighty form trembling as it struggled to stand. The Murder Drone characters, meanwhile, had sustained heavy casualties, their weapons and technology damaged beyond repair. In the end, the battle had ended in a tie. Both sides had fought with all their might, and neither had emerged victorious. As they stood on the battlefield, battered and bruised, they realized that sometimes even the mightiest opponents could be equals in the end. And so, with a mutual respect for each other's strength and determination, Giganosaurus and the Murder Drone characters parted ways, knowing that they may meet again on the battlefield someday. But until then, they will remember the epic battle that had ended in a thrilling tie, a testament to the power of courage and determination in the face of overwhelming odds.